This says B string, but this is really essential stuff for chord shapes. Example, if we look at a E chord, it's a 5, a 1, and the 3 is down and back 1. That relationship remains true all over the neck until you get to the B string, where it's a half step flat, so you have to shift. So look at this. Here's an E, 5, 1, 3. So the 1 tells you the root. If you move that all up 1, that's a valid B chord. 5, 1, 3, check it. 1, 5, 1, 3. But when you drop the E this way, you got your 3 going flat because of the B string, so we have to adjust. There's an A. A. So the 5, 1, 3 relationship, the 5 is always over the 1 and the 3 is always down and back 1, unless we have the B string. We have to adjust. Example, here's that we showed the 5, 1, 3. The relationship stays the same when you drop down. If you drop an A down, your middle, the 1, is now flat a half step, so you have to adjust it up to get the D chord. Here's a D, there's a D. 5, 1, 3. Now, this is interesting, the 1, 3 relationship is now restored, down and back. Once you're on the B string, everything goes back to normal. So there's 5, 1, 3 and D, 5, 1, 3 and D, 5, 1, 3 in D. So that relationship of accounting for the B string is just, that's the way life is. So you start looking at chords differently. Let's look at a G chord. 1, 3, and then 5, 1, 3, open. If we drop that down, it still works, but we have to adjust for the B string. 1, 3, 5, 1. We have to adjust for the B string. Well, that's a good old C-shaped chord. It would still be the G chord if we didn't have the B string. So 1, 1, 3, 5, 1 in a C chord, and then it goes back to 5 again. 3. That's the 1, 3 relationship. 1, 3, down and back 1. 1, 3, 5, 1, 3. 1, 3, 5, 1, 3. And it keeps going. 1, 3, 5. Now we have to adjust for the B string, so we get the F shape. So we got 1, 5, 1, 3, 1, 5, 1, 3, 1, 5, 1, 3. And it keeps going. 5, 1, 3. Well, that's the bottom edge of this. So the 5, 1, 5, 1, 3 relationship continues. You just have to adjust up and down for the B string. I hope that's helpful.